Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Betty exclusives, Betty Crocker, Oreo Truffle Mix. Oreo cookie truffles with powdered sugar, made with real Oreo pieces. This was $5.47. It's an 8.6 ounce box for 243 grams. You need... You've spent $5.47, but you still need to add 3 tablespoons of melted butter and 1 tablespoon of water. And so in here we should have our truffle mix, and we should also have some powdered sugar. This is a no-bake mix. Okay, that's what's in there. That's exactly what we expected. Okay, so your Oreo cookie mix, and this is your powdered sugar. So for the powdered sugar, I'm going to take that and dump it in an extra bowl, like that. And for our mix, we're going to dump it in this bowl, and we're going to add our butter and our water, and we're going to stir it all together. Point, it says if it's sticky, you can put it in the refrigerator for 20 to 25 minutes. I don't know if it's sticky or not because I'm not going to touch it. But you want to roll dough into 12 truffles, about 1 tablespoon each. So I literally have a tablespoon here because I'm really bad with sizes. And I'm going to roll these into 12 balls, and then you sprinkle them with the powdered sugar. You sprinkle powdered sugar on them. So instead of sprinkling the powdered sugar on them, I'm going to drop mine in the bowl like this, and I'm going to just do mine like this. See, these are supposed to be a lot smaller. Even using my tablespoon, I still cannot get the right size. They're probably supposed to be half of the size.
Well, they're supposed to be flat tablespoons, probably.
Right, and I always do a heaping. So yes, these are much bigger. So I got 8 instead of 12.
Not bad.
But this is how they look. Really simple to make. Like I said, no bake. And now we're ready to give them a try. So, we have our truffles, and these are prepared. They're 240 calories, if they're the right size. Yeah, if
you'd have to weigh them, really.
Yeah, 41 grams. Yeah, in order to get them to the size that they want them, you're going to have to weigh them, or you're not going to get 12.
I think if you'd taken the tablespoon and, flattened it out to where it was a flat tablespoon, it probably would have been okay. Because you really got close. You just didn't get that on. Ooh. I like the grittiness of it.
I do too.
They left some chunkiness in there, to where it's not just a smooth. Like our Oreo balls are smoother than this because we grind up the cookies finer than this. This is kind of like chunks of cookie in there.
Well, it's like chunks of cookie, but it's also like chunks of cookie plus chunks of sugar. Okay, let me tell you what I did, because I have to tell people. What I did was, and I wasn't going to mention this because I didn't know if it would make a difference, and I do think it made a difference. We had some other reviews to do. So what I did was I put these in the refrigerator. They've been in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes while we did a couple of other reviews. And I said, we'll do these last. So they've been in the refrigerator on this plate. And so I pulled them out. It's been 20 minutes and they're cold and they're firm and it's perfect.
Yeah.
I think if we had tried to eat, the reason I'm telling you is because if we had tried to eat these immediately, I think they would have been a mushy mess.
They would have been much softer.
And I don't think they would have had this nice crunchy texture that they have now. So I recommend go ahead. They're telling you put the whole darn ball in the refrigerator before you make the balls. You could do that. I say go ahead and make the balls because it's easier to get.
Well, it
your
depends on
portion.
how sticky they are. If they're really sticky, then you'll want to probably firm them up.
I don't know why yours would be stickier than mine would though.
I mean,
It's
you
the
said
same
they're a
net.
little sticky when you were
A
making
little
them.
bit, but not bad.
Not like sticking all over your hands. Like,
No.
but they're excellent when they've been chilled.
And let me tell you yes.
Yeah, I can't imagine making those this ball once they this texture.
No, that's what I'm
It'd
saying.
be hard to work with.
That's what I'm saying. They're having you stick the whole ball and it's gonna get a lot firmer and then you're supposed to take it out and form it into balls. You could do that. It's just gonna be more difficult. It's gonna be stuck in the bottom of that ball. You're gonna be scraping it out of the ball. I would go ahead and make your truffles. The dangerous part of this is that this whole thing can just be eaten straight out of the ball.
Okay.
Like you could make this bowl and just dump the powdered sugar on top and just eat it with a spoon. You don't even have to make these.
Well, the powdered sugar really doesn't do much for it except to add sweetness. There's no flavor there.
Yeah, but the
And also,
sweetness.
you'll notice the picture. It's a nice, lightly dusted top.
Oh, well, they give you a ton.
They
They
do.
give you a ton. I mean,
I like them rolled. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying the picture's dusted nice and lightly on top. Tanner's like rolling them.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll.
Coat those suckers.
And we could have. I've still got the bowl of
Yeah,
powdered
you could've
sugar.
put more on there.
I could have brought them out of the refrigerator and rolled them in there again. But I'm just telling you, this is one of those things where your kids could easily make this up and they could just go at it with a spoon because it's so delicious.
Yeah, it's very, very good. I
There's
love
not many mixes that you can get like this that it's legal to eat it, you know, that you can do this, you can do that with. Don't have to worry about it.
No, I would compare these closely to like an Oreo ball, though. The inside of an Oreo ball.
Oh yeah.
Because while ours is creamier center, these are more more textured.
Yes.
But the flavor's pretty much
flavor's
the same.
pretty much, even though we use cream cheese, yeah.
But the flavor is very similar. I mean, the Oreo ball is made, like I said, they're a little creamier texture. I think that's what the cream cheese does for it. These aren't quite that creamy. They're more chunky.
And
But
just
they're very
think, if you wanted to, we dunk our Oreo balls in almond bar. We melt some almond
good.
bar.
Oh, yeah, you could make these smaller and
That's
put
what
some-
I'm thinking. If you wanted to be really bad, you could melt white chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, whatever, and you could dunk these in there if you wanted to.
That would just make them probably half the size.
Yeah, just make them smaller than me. I tried, you know.
No, you did a good job. I'm saying even with the regular tablespoon, I would have, instead of 12, I would get like 18 or something, just to make them a little bit smaller to where you can dunk them in there because it's going to add a layer of chocolate on the outside. So
These are very
Very good.
dangerous though. Like you're going to want
yeah,
to
I wanna
eat.
sit here and eat another one right now.
You immediately want to.
fighting the urge to grab one.
Because you immediately want to eat another one because
You do.
they're that good. So there's a couple of other Oreo mixes that are new, have hit the shelves, and so we're going to be trying those too, and we'll try to remember which one was our favorite.
Well, I can say these are much more successful than anything Reese's ever put out.
We
tried a couple things.
there
Reese's,
was-
but
there
a
was
lot of that
one-
Reese's stuff was just not any good.
Well, yeah, there was some there was one in particular though that we really did
Yeah.
like and would get over and over.
Yeah.
So that's why this is gonna be interesting to see. Okay, they're coming out with like 3 new mixes. Which one is
yeah,
of these is?
are they any good?
Yeah, exactly. So I will have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.